Hi Aries, welcome to Told Us Love Tarot. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Aries in your chart. Also, if you're a cross watcher and you want to know what's going on with an Aries, come on in. I've just tried to start this like 5 times and I've been running into all sorts of issues. That's why I'm so casual right now, because I'm like, oh, well, if something goes wrong with this one, well, I don't know. And if it doesn't, you're seeing Megan in her real habitat. And I was laughing this morning as I threw my hair up. I was like, oh, and on the however many days in, the 50th day, she showed them what she really looks like. Sweatshirt, headband, and my hair in a bun. That's why, if you can think of my Queen of Swords in this deck, she's just got her hair up in a bun and it shows her with a, her body looks like a sword, to be honest. I always identified with it regardless of it being an air sign, but her hair is up in this bun, and this is literally me. Oh. Tell me that's not me. For months, I'm always like, oh, there I am. Anytime I'd have this reading. Oh, that's funny, Aries. I don't know why I felt the need to share that with you right now, but there you go. Aries, I woke up thinking about an Aries and basically some drama and things that upset my spirit and irk my soul, things that the older I get, the more I realize, like, holding on to you and keeping this in my life is only ticking me off rather than doing any good. So I need to like choose happiness and mental health over this situation. And when you become confident and strong enough to start doing that and deciding to choose your peace of mind over attachments and people and situations, you start dropping people, places, and things like, whoa. And then before you know it, you're like, wow, I've let go of a bunch of people. I've let go of a bunch of places that every time I would go there I would just feel so terrible about myself. Maybe there's an Aries out there who's having this like outer perspective, looking back at things and people and situations and acknowledging faults where they made them or where they could have done things better. Where I'm hearing like where you could have tried harder. Maybe this is with actually a relationship, Aries. I had a whole long thing about Aries, you could be missing someone, or however this resonates, someone's missing you, that it's like there was a third person or a third party or something that was the reason why you're no longer talking, or your friends or together or whatever it is. And maybe this person is like just taking a good hard look at who or what they allowed come in between you and them, Aries. If the Judgment card comes out here, I'm gonna say someone's like taking a hard look at like the judgment call that they've made in the past, or the people they chose to side with, or the paths they chose to go down. It's like I have a feeling of like maybe judging it, or feeling like you're being judged for what you're doing or where you've gone, or what your choices have been. I don't know, let's just go. The World reversed. This just keeps going with someone feeling like maybe the world doesn't agree with your decisions. Maybe you're worried that the world is like, and by the world I mean like people. Whenever I see a card like this too, it makes me think of social media, because the world can see it. I had written down giving up social media, question mark. Gosh, and that would tie in with my looking at places, situations, people. It's not always just people. It can be things. They're all nouns though. They're people, places, things. But recognizing whichever noun it is like unhealthy, or nouns is unhealthy for my mental health, upsets my bloody spirit. And what I mean by that is like every time you are there or you're around this person or people, or when you're engaged in this activity, you don't like how you feel. You don't like how you're acting. You don't like how it looks. You don't like, it's almost like you don't like how being associated. You don't like, someone like getting off social media so they're not associated with like maybe their job. Like, I don't know how else to compare it besides myself, but like, say for instance, someone becomes a content creator online, like TikTok. They start doing really well with it, but they don't want family, friends, coworkers knowing about it. So instead of like telling anybody about it, they get off Facebook or they get off like something. So it's like nobody knows what's going on with this person anymore, and nobody can associate your TikTok, which is about, I don't know what would get you in trouble nowadays with your job, that if you put it on TikTok, I don't even know. A lot. Use your own imagination. You wouldn't want to be associated with it with your job. I don't even know, like, maybe you have a TikTok on like the perfect way to roll a joint, and you live in a state where it's not legal. So it really is kind of taboo. Cause like up here in Massachusetts, I don't think that will get you fired. Weed is legal as they come up here. Not wanting the world to know something. I don't want to say turning your back on the world, but the world in reverse also speaks of like something needing to end, or like it hasn't completed and it's about to complete. This could be a relationship now, Aries. There's the Two of Cups here in reverse. Maybe you're in disagreement with someone and how something is being handled. Gosh. Nine of Swords in reverse, but I'm paying attention to those two hands, and those two hands here are in reverse. So it could be someone that like you are attached to in some way, shape, or form. Your roommate, your best friend, your partner, your person, however this resonates. Oh yeah, another set of hands. There's something has been imbalanced here. Maybe someone has been giving too much to their relationship. The High Priestess, this is Pisces energy. Another hand, look. All right. Someone was or whatever partnership this is here. I feel like this is romantic, but it doesn't have to be, again, but I'm just getting a romantic feeling. But someone here I feel like was the breadwinner, and someone here what is or acts like the Betty Draper, the hot sexy housewife who has a drink ready at 5 p.m. and will take care of her husband in the bedroom after she's taken care of the household. this is what it was, or this is the dynamic of the relationship, and it worked. It's like one person offered sex while the other person offered financial stability and taking care of the both of them. And I think it was the High Priestess here. There's a lot of twos here. I feel like I say this in every reading, but when I see the Roman numeral 2, it's the Gemini sign. So this could be a Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart, like me. I have Aries in my chart. This has to do with like intuition. Maybe, all right, maybe someone knew, maybe down the line, this isn't going to be a good dynamic, but they didn't say anything, or they were just thinking this and they weren't vocalizing this. It's something about ignoring your intuition, and I feel like this is in the past. So someone in the past, maybe there were some sort of like, I hate to use the term red flags, but maybe there were things that were said, or someone's approach to this was a little more casual than what you were looking for, but they told you like, no, like it's not like that, like I really want to be with you and start something, and you just had a gut feeling that maybe they could be lying to me right now, but you ignored your intuition. Something to that effect. Someone could have told you, like, let's go do this. Let's go into a partnership and invest in this. Come on, it'll be great. All I need is for, like, you're the one who's putting the money down. I just need you to show up and help me and da-da-da. And someone was like, okay. But it's like going against your better judgment. Judgment again, that word. Which is the card that comes right before the World card. Maybe something needs to end. Like, it hasn't ended, but it needs to end. I feel like someone here talks a lot about money, makes a lot of comments about money, makes a lot of comments about how much money they've put into things, talks about how much they've funded for something to happen. It's like a never-ending cycle of them talking about this. And I feel like wedges creates a wedge. I guess I shouldn't be holding this in this reading. I feel like it creates a wedge about someone, like, I don't want to say, maybe they are trying to brag, being like, well, I've done this and I've done that and I've carried us here. And the 2 could be here because there's two people. Someone definitely invests more money into the other, and the other does not repay back, and they think everything's cool. Like, look at these hands here. I guess it started like this, but I get the order here doesn't matter to me. It's just, look at those hands. Like, maybe no matter what, you're still compatible, you're stuck with this person. Yeah, you're stuck with them. Those hands that are tied together, and then the hands giving into another. I just got a feeling of a Capricorn. Oh yeah, there's a lot of feeling of a Capricorn here. Or just that, like, Capricorn energy would be focused on money. Like how much something has cost, how much you're putting into something, how much they've put into something. There literally may have been like arguments about money. I'm hearing like beating a dead horse, like something like wanting something to be done. And then I switched the order back around to where I thought it looked like, and these hands to me now speak of like being stuck together. It was good in the beginning. I wanted to be here. I was shaking that hand, and now I'm stuck to you, and now I depend on you for money, for security, for help. Aries, however it resonates. Ooh. 7 of Cups. The World, upright. Wow. Let's go with these right now. Everything is fine, reversed. Page of Cups, upright. I mean reversed. The Devil. I was just talking about Capricorn energy. All right, this is what just popped out. Someone could be lying and saying that everything is okay and that they're feeling fine, when really they're feeling like, instead of like feeling like this is a marriage, they feel like they're stuck here. Heavy again for financial reasons and not emotional. Like these are all the reasons someone is here, and notice none, well, I guess there is a heart in there, but there's several reasons why this person is here, or why you're together, or why you're invested in this together, or why you're doing this. And even if it's not lucrative now, or it's not going well now, it's like you're in it to win it. You are here. This is your world, whether it's upside down or not, whether it's good or bad, this is your world. I just got another message too where someone likes the world. There was one cycle that ended and then something started again. That's why it's the world again, but it's upright. And I feel like it could have to do with maybe communicating or considering other options, other jobs, other people. Maybe this, I feel like it's done online. It's because while someone's texting, maybe while they have their back to someone too. And it's like, because they're hurt, they're keeping their options open, or they're just, maybe there's someone carrying around trauma and pain, and it's like their need for validation must come from several sources, not just one. It's like they can't just have it from one. They have to have validation from the world. And, maybe they had said that they're not going to be like that anymore, or they're working on it, but I got a feeling of like a cycle starting again. Maybe someone is back to talking to someone again. Maybe someone is back to acting non-committal. Excuse me. Ooh, I've been sneezing a few times. I hope I'm not getting sick. I just got like someone, the Hierophant reverse comes up. I was just going to say, someone can't leave this, even though maybe they may be considering or wanting to leave, or talking, even just blatantly talking to other people and flirting with other people, but they can't leave because they're stuck there for, it's like the Hierophant reverse should be a divorce card, but I just think this is like no divorce. Like there is no divorce. And I feel like there was talking online or through texting, because the Page of Swords is another card of like online communication, and that shows a person on their phone. So I feel like maybe someone, like two people in a relationship or a partnership, haven't been getting along well. are stuck together for financial reasons. Like a partnership where too much money like has been invested by one, so it's like I can't get out of this. I'm in it to win it. There is no breaking the contract. There is no ending the marriage. So I feel like someone's just blatantly doing whatever the fuck they want. Talking to whoever they want, just going off and doing whatever they want. Going off and doing whatever they want. I don't see wands here, so I don't think anyone's physically doing anything, but I see a lot of swords, and that's a lot of communication. A lot of swords in reverse, which makes me think secret communication or negative communication. And the only one that's upright is the Page of Swords. That's the only sword that's upright. And this is the card of talking online or texting. It's also a card of spying, but that's what I like, the online, like watching your stories on every platform. Maybe this goes back to an Aries that needs to get offline or wants to get offline because there's too many people watching. There's too much hate. Wheel of Fortune upright with the Hermit reversed. I'm hearing like this was bound to happen, and I feel like this is you or whoever this resonates with shutting that computer because you're shutting that connection, you're shutting that social media, you're shutting that whatever that thing is that I talked about before. It's like ending that because it's for your best. That was, wow, I'm just going somewhere else with this. That is you or was you, Aries, because if you may have stopped something and then it's restarting again, this could be you reopening that conversation, reopening that social media. But for whatever reason, I'm getting a heavy feeling of like ending something. You may not even want to end something. You may like whatever this is that you're like, it's bound to have happened. Either it was bound to have happened that it ended, or it was bound to have happened to have started again. Because the Wheel of Fortune shows literally a wheel, and it's constantly spinning. So where she's up at the top, wherever that is now, eventually something else will happen. And I just feel like this, along with the world, is part of that. It's a loop. It's a pattern. Someone has restarted something. They did say like, oh, I'm done with that. I'm moving on to bigger and better things. Like, whoop. Oh, I didn't mean to drop it, but like, whoop. Nope, I'm back into it. Going, doing whatever. However this resonates. However this resonates too. The Hermit is Virgo energy, and I just think it's interesting that I all of a sudden started saying or thinking like, she's either shutting that laptop or she's reopening it, and this is to communicate, to talk to someone, to start that social media up again that they said they weren't going to do, to spy on someone online. The Lover's reverse, that's Gemini energy. Wow. Temperance, that's Sagittarius energy. And the Devil, wow, Capricorn energy. What's funny is I know 3 people who are a Gemini, a Sag, and a Capricorn, and I'm wondering, like, do they watch my videos? That would be so funny if that was them right there. But those are 3 majors: Gemini, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. And Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like it shows something that's turned into an obsession. It started off good and healthy. It got even better. And now it's just like toxic though. Maybe this goes back to those hands, like the Lovers are taking hands, the 2 of Cups. more kind of Two of Cups, but like the cups are pouring into each other. This is positive, this is good, this is balanced. And then ba-boom, we're chained to each other. We're stuck together. I want to go one way, you want to go to the other, but we're stuck. Again, this feeling of like, you can't, there is no ending this, there is no like leaving this. You have to make this work. Or maybe someone who began off looking looking and seeming like an angel ended up turning into like a devil. Something that you agreed to, again, that you were kind of indecisive about, and you didn't know if it would be a good idea, but you were talked into it. It started out really good and it was going really well, and then it was like, you're stuck here and it's not going well. For whatever reason, I don't see love with this. I see like, not even sad, but like mad anger. Well, mad anger is the same thing. Like mad tears, like mad emotion. Being so mad you're crying. The High Priestess reversed, which we've already seen her reversed here at the bottom over here. To me, this is, with that Page of Swords too, heavy trying to watch someone online. Could even be because it's another computer. Someone creating false accounts maybe to like watch someone online or talk to someone online. There could be someone who is out there on some sort of website pretending to be like a totally different person just so they can talk to different people. This also, to me, talks about like secret conversations. Maybe these secret conversations came out because someone had their own suspicions and went snooping, and they discovered what someone was saying, like, oh, I'm just like going to yoga class, going to do something healthy. They were actually going to a bar to drink, or going and having like some sort of affair or something with someone that I don't see wands here. So it must be communication though. Just went and would communicate with this person. Maybe would just go out and talk to them. Something about work. Maybe they would say that they were going to work and they would go out and communicate with this person, like go meet them. I'm also seeing like this is someone putting in work with either their content online or researching online. Like, where is this person? What's going on? Something about spying again. 4 of Wands. Someone could be even like, I'm here and trying to find out why you're so happy. To me, these cards, like with the High Priestess even too reversed, I'm just, and the Hermit card earlier, where they're all showing someone looking online, and I'm focusing on that. To me, just speaks of like spying online, or like trying different avenues to figure something out, or like where something has happened and been done multiple times. This is heavy, like a relationship reading, but again, I don't feel like it doesn't always have to be romantical. Could be some sort of other relationship, partnership, where you are almost like stuck with this person. And I feel like it was good, and then it wasn't. Aries, Please let me know if this resonates. If it doesn't, check out your other signs, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.